developers, welcome back to my csharp channel. Today's topic is about the extension method. First of all, we will discuss about what is the extension method and when to use the extension method. Extension method allows to add a new methods in existing class without modifying the source code of the original class. It must be the static because it is directly called from the class name, not by the object creation. Defined as the static method, but once they bind with any class or structures, then they convert it to the normal static or instance method. When to use? If you want to add the method in existing class which you don't have the source code or don't have the permission to change in that class. We cannot apply the inheritance in Z class. If you want to provide the parameters to extension method, then you can place your parameter after the binding the parameters. I will show you in the code and you will be pretty much clear about this. Okay. First of all, we have to open the Visual Studio. This and further extensions. For example, we have the original class name, existing class name, original extension example class. For example, in existing class, it contains the method name, method A, which it is from the message called method A. If you want to add the another method in this original class, but we do not want to change this class, or we the developer doesn't have any permission to change, or the developer doesn't know the source code, then this extension method is very helpful. First of all, we will add the another class. And extension example. This extension must be static. And if the class is static, then the method also must be static. Right? So if you want to add the method for let's see. And we just directly call the class. And just added the method C in the original class. If you want to call this original class, then for example, we just create another class extension example. Then public, then we'll create the new instance. Then you can see that. So static void the you can see that in original it has added the method C and for method A, method B, and method C. From this code, see that method A, method B, C, method C. Now I will explain from this our theory. This allow to add the new method in existing class without modifying the source code of the original class. In original class, this is the original class. You can see that the original class contains the two methods, method A and method B. But we want to add the method C class, and we don't want to change any changes in this original class. See, we haven't changed anything in this class. We just added another class named add extension C, the method C, and we have see that the original class, this new method is added, method C. This line is clear. Must be the static because it is directly called from the class name, not by the object creation. Okay. You can see that in the extension we have used static, it is static. See, it is not called from the object. We have created the new instance. See, we have just uh, call from the class name. We have written the class name here. It defines as a static method, but once they bind with any class or structure, then they convert into the non-static or instance method. It means that by using the static method, if you want to call any method, then we have to call through the class name. But in case of the extension method, first of all, it is the static class, but it will be when we call them, then it will be converted into non-static. Means that when we call from here, we have the method C is called from the instance C, not from the class. When to do, we want to add the method to the existing class, which we don't have this full source code or don't have the permission to change in that class. See, we haven't changed anything in the original class. Okay. Another is we cannot apply the inheritance in the same class. Okay. We can also add the method C by using the inheritance, but in inheritance we cannot add any method in the sealed class. We will see in the example and be pretty much clear about. For example, this is the sealed class. Third class, then it is okay for the extension method. See, it's okay. But if this is the using the inheritance, for example, this is the parent class, and there's the child class. If the inheritance, the using the inheritance, then you can see there is the error. See, cannot derive this sales type of extension. Then cannot use the inheritance in case of the uh, in case of the cell class. Or if we use the cell class, then it is possible. See? If you want to provide the parameter to the extension method, then you can place your parameter after the binding parameters. It means that if you want to add anything in the extension method, for example, send the argument in this pattern. After the binding parameter, we have add. So after the binding parameter, we can add another parameter. See, we have added parameter. We have also set that parameter. I think you have been pretty much clear about the extension method. We will see you in the next video. Thank you.